Hey, YouTube channel subscribers and Twitter followers, JC Sherbert here with the Big Spur Brief for Friday, February 4th, Friday evening edition. Lots of news. Boy, came out of nowhere on Wednesday. Tight ends coach Erik Kimrey leaves the program, former Gamecock quarterback, part of one of the most iconic plays in program history, the fade. Has taken the head coaching job at the Baylor School in Chattanooga, prestigious high school program, prestigious high school. Good opportunity for him and his family. Wish him well. As far as his replacement goes, you'll read more about this in depth on thebigspur.com as a VIP member. But former New York Giants assistant Jody Wright, who was there under Joe Judge, also with the Cleveland Browns under Freddie Kitchens, was at Mississippi State with Shane Beamer way back in the day. He is a name that has emerged for the job. Also, former Florida tight ends coach Kyle Pitts there, coached Antonio Gates with the Chargers. Tim Brewster spent a long time with Matt Brown at North Carolina the first time, and then helped him get things started recruiting-wise the second time in Chapel Hill, so very familiar with the area. Those are two names I'll just kind of throw out at you. I don't know that either's the leader in the clubhouse, or if there is a leader. I do expect Shane Beamer, South Carolina head football coach, to be methodical, take his time, and make a good decision. Don't forget basketball coming up tomorrow, 1 p.m. at the Colonial Life Arena. Tennessee Vols are in town. Rick Barnes is in town. We know that if you're a Gamecock basketball fan, you always like to beat the Vols and beat Coach Barnes. Could be a crossroads game for this team. Win it, and it kind of goes in one direction. Lose it, and it gets kind of dicey for Frank Martin and his group. Disappointing loss to Mississippi State on the road, but, Carolina's rebounded pretty well this year. Again, 1 p.m. CBS, national television, coming in to the Colonial Life Arena. Recruiting note, just wanted to throw this out at you. It's early. I don't normally do this, but I got too much intel. I put into crystal ball predictions on the 24/7 Sports Crystal Ball. Whether you're a member or not, you can check that out on thebigspur.com. Class of 2024 quarterback, Jaden Bradford from Chapin. Also, class of 2024 offensive tackle Cam Pringle from Woodland, two in-state guys. I just got too much info that said the Gamecocks are in the catbird seat with both those players. Of course, Pringle's a guy Shane Beamer visited on the helicopter a couple of weeks ago. Big-time offensive tackle. There are two of them in the state for 2024, Cam Pringle and Josiah Thompson from Dillon. And then, of course, you got Marquis Anderson from Dorman, who the Gamecocks are in the 2023 class. So lots of offensive tackles coming up in the state of South Carolina. As for Bradford, a dynamic quarterback who's only going to get better and better and better. Really, really good player at Chapin to be so young. And like I said, he's only going to improve. I think he's got a chance to be really, really special. And there's just too much info that points towards the Gamecocks right now for both of those guys. Again, it's early, but wanted to pass along some way in the future recruiting scoop for you guys here on the Big Spur Brief. All right, I'll be back. Be sure to check out the Inside the Gamecocks podcast. Got 2 episodes that have dropped today, including one I'm going to drop here in a little bit that is basically just a mailbag question and answer situation. Be sure to check that out. Be sure to check out thebigspur.com for all your Gamecock news, for coverage of the basketball game tomorrow, and just great conversation. We're certainly talking about the Brian Harsin situation at Auburn on the board today, and I've talked about it on some other shows, including JB and Goldwater, which also is a good thing to check out. By the way, JB and Goldwater has an app out now that you can download that's really, really cool. All right, again, Gamecocks and Vols tomorrow at 1. 2 new crystal ball predictions in for 2024 for the Gamecocks. Also, Shane Beamer and the coaching staff at South Carolina, the powers that be, are well on their way to replacing Erik Kimrey. And chances are, just reading the tea leaves, regardless of who he gets, they're going to get somebody pretty good to help with recruiting and coaching a very talented group of tight ends at Carolina. All right, folks, have a great weekend. JC Sherbert signing off.